Everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we got another episode of Cartographers Heroes. So we got everything set up already. We're gonna be doing the exact same thing. Last time we played map C, and this time we're going to play map D. And we obviously have some different scoring cards. And we can look at the scoring cards. We have some different skill. I shuffled the skill cards and we got one that was the same, so knowledge is still out there. Seems like the best one too, so I don't know why that keeps coming up. But we have knowledge, cure wounds, and concentrate. So a 0 cost, a 1 cost, and a one that costs 3. So I don't know if I've ever used concentrate before. It seems like it could be really good, but let's look at the scoring cards real quick first. So we have Deep Wood for A. So this one is earn 6 reputation stars for each cluster of 5 or more forest spaces not adjacent to any village spaces. Yo, what's going on, Sure Game? How we doing today? You want to play some cartographers? You got map D. You're welcome to join in. As long as you can read the cards and whatnot. For B, we have Caravansary. You're at work. I was gonna say you're probably at work, but well, for this one, you choose a cluster of village spaces and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. So it's kind of like column, but for this time we would have to choose one of these clusters of house spaces, and like if we chose this cluster of house spaces here, we would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the difference there. For the C scoring card, we have Banded Hills. Not too familiar with this one, but says earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 5 or more different terrain types. So mountains, farms, water, trees, monsters, heroes. And village. I guess that's all of them, right? And then for D, we have Clawgrave Peaks. So this is earn 5 reputation stars for each mountain space connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So that one's pretty interesting. We might be able to get some points here. Let's see how we end up, right? So this side of the map, banded, or what was it called? Borderlands, right? But we're ready to go. I'm gonna flip that first Explorer card and we'll see what we have here. So Kethra's Gates to start off. So this is a 0 time. 0 time, and you could draw 1 of anything, really. So geez, I guess, I mean, not include heroes, I guess, because it wouldn't have an attack pattern. I don't know. Do we start at the bottom? We're going to try to get some size 5 clustered trees, right? So let's go ahead and make this a tree right here. Actually, I know the shape of trees that comes, right? So they have like 1, 2 space, 1, 2. So we could just do like 1 tree there and then connect those 2. What are the other ones? The other one they already come size 5, right? The mangrove swamp. Right now we just have Kethra's Gates. Maybe it would be best to just put like a monster here. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I mean, worst case scenario, it's -1, right? Okay, so seems risky. Let's flip another one. Okay, we have lagoon. So this is water only. And again, we could use knowledge here. We could use knowledge to turn this into houses. But what is the benefit? I mean, I guess we would score B, right? Choose a cluster. So it has to be a cluster. You know what? I'm probably fine with that. Let's use knowledge. So we're going to write knowledge right here over the first season scoring area. So that we know we've used knowledge for this. And we're going to do the bigger shape, just flip it upside down. So it's going to look like this. And we're at 1 out of 8. Oh. Yikes. We got our first monster. We have the Dragon Inferno on our 3rd card. Okay, that seems rough for the Dragon Inferno. So big crazy size 5 monster, and it says when all spaces of the dragon are surrounded or destroyed, gain 3 coins. So we'll be looking forward to doing that, but gonna go isn't gonna be too great. So following the normal solo rules, and we work this way until we can draw that first shape. Looks like YouTube stream is cutting out. I apologize for anyone that is watching on YouTube. But our internet hasn't been the best lately. So we'll see if it comes back. But yeah, see, we start in this bottom left corner, right? And we work counterclockwise going by these arrows. So if we can't place the monster here, 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 or here, we go here. So this is the first legal place that the monster can be drawn. So we're gonna, and hopefully we can get a hero or something to take out most of this dragon before the end of the first season, because this is really gonna hurt us on points. If you're looking at this, it's like -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right off the bat. Twitch gone crazy. Is it lagging? I apologize. My internet has been really bugging out today. I don't know what it is. It tells me the stream already ended. Oh no. Yeah, it's just been really shitty today. It's unfortunate. I apologize for anyone that actually is watching. Just your game, pretty much. Hopefully it comes back. There's only so much I could do about this too, right? There is no one else in the house, so no one is using the internet. But the internet has been taking a giant shit-sized turds, if you know what I'm saying. Are we back? Are we live? I can't tell. It would appear not. But we're going to keep it going just in case we are live. I mean, I would feel pretty dumb if I was just sitting here. I feel pretty dumb anyway. Let's just flip a card. So we did get Mangrove Swamp, so this is big. This is a good card. So we could draw this. Let's see. We cannot touch houses. It would be nice to cover as much of... It would be nice to cover as much of the dragon as we could. So I think honest Tetris style is like right here. So I think we'll just do this. It takes away like -1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty good. We'll draw trees here, of course. And we want to make sure that we just don't put any houses Direct going to be at least 6 points for that. Time, we don't know if Twitch is working or not, but we're going to continue on. Oh, so this is where if we would have drawn that single tree, I think the issue is already resolved. Thank you. It's your game. Yo, you're the man, dude. ¿Qué pasó, mi amigo? ¿Qué estás haciendo? That's what my Spanish teacher used to say to me. ¿Qué estás haciendo? I'd just be in my chair, like, talking to girls and stuff. I'd be like, nada. No haciendo nada. It might just be, I have to turn YouTube off. We'll see. Trees. But it also can't touch. And we're only at 4 out of 8, so we're halfway through. That's a typical question. This was a Spanish class, what she was asking me. And I was the only one that was like relatively decent at Spanish to know that she was asking me, what are you doing? Because I was talking to girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Great, dude. This guy, you're the man. 15. I don't know anyone that has a 15 stream streak. This dude's the boss. We got to do a stream together. We got to start streaming some board games together. Yeah, my teacher, I'll never forget. Nada. That's the only word I knew. Nothing. Not doing anything. Give me something to do. Basically just hablando females. All right. Let's just put this here for now. We are only halfway through the season. If we could add 2 to this, we're looking at 12 points for A. So long as it doesn't touch one of the houses. Played Formaggio and Escape yesterday. You like that game, Formaggio, don't you? Is that one that you ended up buying, or was it somebody else's copy that you played? And Escape. I don't know if I know Escape. Twitch cross you? What happened? It's probably my internet, dude. There's nothing you can do about it. If it counted that earlier session as like a stream, and then if it cut out, it's all good, right? Like, we should be able to like promote you like a moderator or something, right? I don't know how to do any of this stuff on Twitch, if I'm honest. Okay, we're at 4 of 8. Let's flip. So we end up getting a frontier dwelling. Why do I feel like we keep getting the same cards over and over? There is only like so many in the deck, like 13 or 14, but it just seems like we always get the same cards. So frontier dwelling. We have more houses. Going to be difficult to draw down here, unless we do farms. Farms could be good actually here, because we could get a farm going right here. We could get like farm. I think farm right here is the play. It ends without notice sometimes, and it was going so well. Hopefully it's not all my end, man. The internet, I will, maybe it'll actually help if I just turn YouTube stream off. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's just my internet, man. Like, let's do right here. We're going to do farms. We're going to do it here. And the reason is, Clawgrave peaks. So we want to get farm in such a way the cucumber accents the water in such a way that does anyone know what movie that line's from? It's The Other Guys. We want to put this farm in such a way that we can get mountains connected to water, connected to farms. So we have, if we place water here, we're good. If we place water here, we're good. And then if we can get a water here, that's 3. That's 15 points for Clawgrave Peaks. Okay. So that's my thought process there. We have 5, 6. Okay, that is 6 of 8. So we are nearing. It ends and then resumes and so on. I don't think that'll affect your streak, though. It shouldn't, especially if it's something on my end. And there's nothing wrong. Again, I apologize for the choppy stream. I have all the settings set as best as I can for as much as I know, but I know that YouTube is most likely slowing us down over here, so. To be honest, it's not even showing anything on YouTube, and I keep getting warnings, so. 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8, so let's see. This is going to be 8 out of 8. This is our final card, and we have Woodlands Crossing, so this is big here. What we wanted, this is going to be another size 5 forest for us, so immediately I'm thinking get the 6 points if you can. Why not, right? We're not going to be able to cover all sides of that dragon, but I still think it's -1, 2, 3, 4, so at least we're getting a positive 2 points here just by drawing another size 5 tree, right? I mean, that's kind of how I think about it. Like, if you can't, you got to make it work somehow. I'm trying to think of a good spot for this, though. See, and Deepwood is alwac going to be relevant. So Deepwood will be relevant until the end of the game, basically, because it's on A. So we score A, B, then B, C, then C, D, then D, A. So we have to kind of bank these points for later as well. So we don't want to draw to keep this out of the way of my farmage. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but this is where we're going to place the trees. Okay, so we'll draw the trees right there. Okay, and that's going to wrap Season 1. We have reached the 8 out of 8 time. So we are going to score. First, let me take out Dragon Inferno. So we've had Dragon Inferno come out, and then what we're going to do is shuffle in another hero, another monster, give the deck a shuffle. How's work going today? It's your game. You staying busy? Staying busy. I don't know if I've ever asked what exactly do you do? A lot of Mexican friends that used to help me build racks. To not sound as racist as possible. The guy that I did Splendor Duel with the other day, it's going slow. A lot of people are out of the city in the holidays. Are out of the city. They're out of this. Oh, like traveling. Okay. Okay, let's score A. So A, we have Deepwood. So we get 6 points for each cluster of 5 or more forest spaces not adjacent to any village spaces. So for us, it's going to be 12 because this is a size 5 forest. This is a size 5 forest. 12. So we get 12 points for A. Wait, did I use knowledge? I did. I used knowledge here. Okay. Surprisingly, oh, we should have gotten a coin for Okay, so I am filling in the coin for this. I forgot to fill in the coin. And then what else? So we have B. So for B, at least I can cross the avenue easy at the moment. Oh, so it's usually really busy where you live then. Alright, Caravanserai. Use this cluster of houses because it's our only cluster of houses, and we get 1 star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, right? So 5 points for B. And then we have 1 coin, and we get minus 1, 2, 3, 4 for the monsters. So that would be 14 total. Because we have minus 4, we can just add these together. It's 2 plus 12 is 14. So 14 is our score for the first season. Again, not the best. We got more points coming, right? We got more points coming. Okay, so we have already shuffled. We're good to go. We're gonna flip the season over to summer. Sorry, I get those mixed up. Spring and summer. The 2 season will be scoring B and C. So Caravansary again, and then band. You need 5 different terrains in a row to get, what is it, 4 points for Bandit Hills. So it looks like okay, sorry, I didn't see the mountain there on. We're showing water, village, forest, farm, and then there is a mountain here. I know it's hard to see, but that would be their 4 points for Bandit Hills. So if we're looking at like how are we doing so far for Bandit Hills, this row has 2 terrains. This row has 2 terrains. This row has 1, 2, 3, 4 terrains. So if we put another terrain here, we end up getting 4 points. That's not bad. It's going to be easier to get the 5s around where we have the monsters, right? And that's kind of why I put the monster here, not knowing that the dragon was going to come out, but hindsight is 2020. So let's flip the first card for spring. We get the Dal of Jolev again. You gotta be kidding me, dude. On the bright side of this, we get 3 coins, right? Let's do this. Dal of Jolev is our first card. We're going to draw this hero right here. We end up destroying these 2 dragon spaces, and then this dragon is surrounded, this dragon is surrounded, this dragon is surrounded. So we get ourselves 3 nice little coins there. Just like that. Just like that. Alright. Lagoon. That's the next card. So this is going to put us at 1 out of 7. The seasons are always shorter in Heroes, aren't they? Because in base Cartographers, it goes 8, 8, 7, 6. And in Heroes, it goes 8, 7, 7, 6. So you have that 1 less time. In spring, I guess. So we get to draw a lagoon here. Let's draw our lagoon like this. Let's be a little kiss. 1, 2. I know we're not scoring D yet, but I think that'll come in handy later. Now we get a coin for drawing that smaller shape there on Lagoon. Okay, 1 of 7. Let's flip another one. Whoa. Let's throw another card across the table. We get 3. 3 of 7. And we have Wildwood Garden. So this is farms or trees. 2 time. And that is an odd shape, is it not? Although, I see an interesting play here where we take we get another Deepwood 6, right? Is that the move? I think this is the move. We can add 2 to this size 3 cluster, making it a size 5, and then the next one is actually a separate cluster. So that would be its own cluster of trees right there. So we draw it like that. And yeah, that works, right? Somehow. I mean, you can flip it and turn it however you want, right? In this game, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 3 out of 8. Let's flip our next card. Oh! Basilisk Stare. Alright. During scoring, lose 2 reputation stars for each empty space adjacent to the basilisk instead of 1. Okay. Is it basilisk? Okay, for the basilisk, this sucks because you're losing 2 reputation stars for each empty space. So we're going to start in the bottom left corner and actually go clockwise here. So if we start on this outer edge and we work our way up and clockwise, the first legal position is going to be right here. Okay, so we're already at -4 on the basilisk, so not good. Okay, on our paper, but let's keep going. Maybe we get a good hero here. Or Kethra's Gates. Kethra's Gates is good. It doesn't cost us any time, and it allows us to draw 1 of anything, right? So what do we want to do here? Let's look at our paper for Banded Hills. Can we get more points from Banded Hills? Or do we just... I think that we go Clawgrave here. We could put water right here. And that connects this. Maybe not, though. Maybe the -2 is better to cover. But we could do it while we have the chance. I don't really know. Let's see. We're scoring B and C this time. Adding... Oh, we should check. We have 1, 2, 3 terrains here. Oh, we do need a terrain here. So water here is best because it gives us 4 or 5 terrains and it gives us Clawgrave peak points simultaneously. So we like that. We're going with that. Still 3 of 8 or 3 of 7. Let's flip. Coastal Encampment. So right away I'm thinking we can get another... We really lacked on Caravansary this time. I don't know how to say it. Caravansary. Yeah, we really lacked on Caravansary, but I think we can get another mountain touching that farm here. easily. And we can... Oh, we were -6 on the basilisk. I didn't even see that. -2, 4, 6. Good looks. So if we... Points... Which, hopefully I'm doing it right. 2 from that monster space adjacent to the basilisk. And we also get another mountain space connected to a farm space by a water space. That's 5. Let's go. Oh my god, we're going to end it right there with 7. Hillside Terrace. And that's unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. Now we could concentrate here or cure wounds. During the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space. Fill it with an available terrain type. Okay. An additional 2x1 doesn't help us. I guess it would be another -2 and we could put, I don't know what to put there. Man, this one's hard. What are we going to do with this hillside terrace? We have a draw phase. If an ambush card is not in time and fill it with the same terrain type. Not going to help us here, I don't think. I think Cure Wounds is our best shot. And what we do is we do water. We could get another Clawgrave Peaks points. But I think... I think we go here. It says chill or fill it with an available terrain type. Damn. Let's do the normal. We are going to spend a coin, so let's spend one of our coins. And we'll write Cure Wounds right here. So we've spent a coin to do Cure Wounds, and first we're going to draw a farm right here. So what are we looking at? Like, do we get anything up here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that really makes me want to draw up here instead, right? Yeah, I think we got to go here. I think we go here. Because this will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Bandit Hills. This will help with Bandit Hills. So we put farms right here. Draw some farms like that in this big square. And then we can do an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space and fill it with an available terrain type. So that's going to save us 2 points. And by 2x1, what do they mean 2x1? I kind of wish they had an illustration. Do they mean 2 squares wide and 1 long? Like, I don't know. Let's draw it like this. And it just has to be an available terrain, right? So we'll do water here. Just to knock out that monster. So Cure Wounds helps us get rid of that -2 from the basilisk. So we are still going to get -2, which hurts. But that is going to be the end of summer. So we have hit the 7-time threshold. So we'll start adding our score up. First I want to shuffle these again, sorry. So we'll take basilisk out. And the Doll of Jolev comes out as well. And then we're going to add in another monster and another hero. And we'll shuffle the whole deck. Have you played any of the Series 4 Final Girl yet? Sure game. We are patiently waiting. So we can get back into some serious Final Girl. We might do another random companion app mode in the meantime while we wait for the 2 Series 4 boxes that we're missing. And there's also a lot more content that I don't own, like the vignettes and all the other stuff. Okay, back to scoring. We're going to score B and C this time. So for B, we have Caravansary. Again, I don't know how the fuck to say that, but it's the same as last time. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for B. And then C, Banded Hills. This one's a little more involved. So it's going to be earn 4 points for each row that contains 5 or more different terrain types. So 1, 2, 3. That's only 3. This is only 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we get 4. And then I thought we nailed another one up here because it's monster, water, mountain, farm, tree. So these 2 rows get us 4 points. So it's 8 points for C. I think that's all of them. Really nowhere else to look, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So 8 points for Banded Hills, and then minus 1 coin here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. And then minus 2 from the Basilisk. That gives us 15 points total. Not the best game so far. We might not do too hot here. But this is C. And we're gonna flip a season card. So we're on C and D. This is fall. We're scoring C and D. And again, we'll go over these real quick. It's gonna be Banded Hills and Clawgrave Peaks. We've actually been working on Clawgrave Peaks, so we shouldn't do terrible with that. Let's flip our first Explore card. We have Freyla the True. Serious looking Viking chick here shooting a bow and arrow. So it's just a hero and then a 3 attack pattern. Now the only monster we have on the board is this Basilisk, and I would like to get rid of that Basilisk. So we are going to draw Freyla right here, which gives us 1, 2, 3 terrain types there, and then we can attack straight up, destroying that Basilisk space, and then just putting our attack patterns here. Okay, another hero out of the way, and then let's flip again. So here's Pasture. Now this is the one I was talking about earlier. I was hoping to get to fill in that Basilisk thing, but we just didn't get lucky enough. So here's Pasture. Now you have to draw farms. You can draw it one. You can draw 2 1x1s and get a coin, or this weird shape here. So would they call that like a 2x3 shape? This one, I'm confused. Let's do this. If we do the smaller shape, and is this a bad idea? I was gonna go 1, 2. That way we can get Clawgrave Peaks on this mountain and this mountain if water were to come up this season. But we're already good on 1, 2, 3 of the mountains. Potentially 4. So yeah, I think it's best if we just get... Plus that'll give us 1, 2, 3... it's still only 4. Man, it's hard to get 5 terrain types, I feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have 5 here. Oh, we had 5 there. I circled it. Duh. Let's just do this. Just gonna draw a smaller shape here. Take the coin. 1 out of 7. Flip another card. Two out of 7, and we get Lagoon. Oh no, this is what I was worried about. That exact shape. I guess that's alright. We can do concentrate. No, it doesn't even work with concentrate. And plus that's 3 coins. Get out of here with that. Man. This one's going to be hard to get, I'm not going to lie. So here's the card. So we're going to draw the smaller shape here up in this corner for Lagoon. Do it like that. We'll make it water. And then we get 1 coin. And we really have to hope. Now that does give us Clawgrave Peak points, but I was really hoping to get both. So that's 2. This is going to be 4. Now this shape works. I can work with this one. This is what I'm talking about here. The question is where... I guess it does not matter really at this point in the game. Let's put Coastal Encampment. We choose to draw water in that shape and we bring it like this. So now we have maxed out Clawgrave Peaks, which seems really good. So we draw the water shape right here by this mountain. And now we have every mountain space is connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So we get 5 points for each mountain on the board. Nailed it. Okay, that's 4 out of 7. Let's flip another one. Oh no, we get zombie. Oh, zombie, and it can go in the first position available, so we start in the upper left corner for the zombie, and there is an empty space right here for it to go, so we put the zombie there, and I think the zombie will just grow if you don't cover it. So it says after scoring each season, draw a zombie in each empty space adjacent to a zombie. Yo, what's going on, Rolo? How we doing today? We're just getting into some more cartographers. So we're at 4. Let's flip another one. Alright, this is going to be 6. So we are almost complete. So we have another Woodlands Crossing. I think Deepwood is good here. We do Deepwood, right? Yeah, we go Deepwood and we get a coin. Oh, we can't get a coin. Yikes. Well, it sort of fits nicely right here. I was thinking, so we could draw this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's not touching any houses, and it's the size 5 for Deepwood, so it's another 6 points. But I was kind of thinking about Bandit Hills a bit. I'm good. Hope you had a happy holiday, whatever you celebrated or did with the days off. Yeah, we celebrate Christmas. Ended up getting a dartboard, some darts, and dart accessories for the dart league that I play in. So yeah, it was fun. Got to see the family. How about you? Let's do it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it doesn't get us a coin, but we get close. So we're drawing the woodland crossing right here. We choose to draw forest spaces. Now we could spend 3 coins. See, this is where I think it's actually worth to draw 3 coins, or to spend 3 coins, because you're spending 3 points to get 3 points. Cool. I got a few minis, a model kit, and a really nice bomber jacket. But more importantly, I saw family and got drunk, and ate loads of cheese. That sounds like a typical holiday, am I right? You said you got a model kit. Okay. Minis. You got a few minis, huh? You're gonna paint them up? Do you have a wet palette? I actually had to get a wet palette. We're cheese mad. What kind of cheese do you guys like? The Brie or the Gouda? I like Gouda. Should we use 3 coins here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We could spend it. We could spend it. We could spend 3 coins and we could get 6 points and another coin. Let's go nuts. 1, 2, 3. We spend 3 coins to do concentrate here. Concentrate is not a skill that I use often, but I feel like it's going to be worth in the long run. So just hear me out. We are spending 3 coins to draw this chosen shape a second time on our map and chill it with the fame. Fill it with the same. Damn, I can't even talk. Fill it with the same terrain, or fill it with the chosen. I don't know what it says. It says during the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, draw the chosen shape a second time. Fill it with the same terrain type. God damn, boy. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. For me, our dinner was carne asada, mashed potatoes, and spaghetti. That sounds... White people just eat ham. Am I right? The minis were deceased minis. I asked for them to use as alternate models for Zombicide Deceased, which should arrive next year at some point. This guy is... You should enter like a mini painting contest, dude. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool to be like in a mini painting contest? Carne asada, no. Mashed potatoes, yes. Spaghetti, no. Because ham is everyday meal ingredient. Yeah, but like a big Christmas ham, you know what I mean? Like the big round ones. Not just like a slice of ham. It's like this thick. I've been eating it for the last like 3 days, man. A little hot sauce on there, you know what I'm saying? Our dinner was turkey, a gammon joint, and loads of veggies. We still have half the gammon joint, and the turkey is nearly done. Yes, I am still eating the rest of my Christmas food as well. There is not much left, though. I have just been hammering plates. Okay, that was a big turn, I feel. We needed that. So we got 2, 4, 6. So we are 1 point away from ending the season. Let's see. We'll flip and see what we get here. So we have settlement. And yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to end the season. And unfortunately, we can't use any skill cards. And the card that was turned over doesn't really help us. But it's possible we can get a coin here. Potentially 2. Let's take a look at settlement. So they do give you 2 options. I polished off the blue cheddar and Edam for supper tonight. What's Edam? At least in my city, turkey is not a great hit. It is more welcome grilled chicken than turkey. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Turkey isn't, it's not everyone's favorite food. It's mostly a Thanksgiving food around here, but I dig like thinly sliced turkey for like a sandwich. You feel me? Little mayonnaise, little turkey, some hot sauce, roasted chicken. I mean, to me, chicken's chicken. You can grill it. You can. My favorite chicken is like shredded. Edam is cheese in a red wax. Think Baby Bell, but much bigger. Oh my god, bro. Are you serious? Those little Baby Bell things, you're telling me you got a big one? We do not have Thanksgiving except with very few exceptions. Yo, I'd have to see a picture of that Edam. There's no way. So it's basically like cake for you guys. Although we have Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I think, are just a national holiday at this point. So, couple ways we get 2 coins here. We choose the smaller shape. We aren't scoring caravanserai anymore, and we want to make sure that we're not getting this cluster of houses next to any of our big point deep woods. We just bought a wedge. Oh, okay, so you didn't get the big, the whole cheese roll, dude. That's what I was picturing. Okay, let's do the smaller shape right here adjacent to this mountain. So we get a coin for drawing this smaller shape, and we also get a coin for surrounding this mountain finally. So we get 2 total coins here, which is good. Makes up for our concentrate turn. And that is going to wrap up fall. So that's going to be it for fall. We have reached our 7-time threshold with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a hero and a monster. So we'll pull the monster and the hero, set them aside. So we've gotten 3 monsters, 2 heroes. We're going to add a new monster and a new hero. And then we'll shuffle the old deck. Shuffle one more time, just to be sure we're not getting the exact same cards over and over. But this is our final season. We need to score fall first, but we have C and D. So we'll pull C first. We're going to score C real quick. So C, again, this is Banded Hills. So earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 5 or more different terrain types. So we've got House Monster Hero here. That's not 5. The ones we've circled, we know we have 5. So 1, 2. But we need to look elsewhere because I think we hit some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, did we really hit nothing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I feel like Bandit Hills is very hard to do. Are you telling me that we didn't get any more points from Bandit Hills? That's what it looks like to me, right? The filled terrain doesn't count, so yeah. What a shame, dude. So 8 points for C again. Let me know if I'm missing something, but I don't think so, right? Yeah, it's only the ones I have circled that have 5 terrain types. So we get 8 again. 4C. And then we'll pull D down. Now, we did all right on D. So D was Clawgrave Peaks. And it is earn 5 reputation stars for each mountain space connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So what they mean is, do you have a mountain space connected to a farm space by water spaces? So, oh wait, we were supposed to get a coin for this too? When did we get that coin? Oh, when we drew the second concentrate thing, we didn't fill that in. So we'll fill that in now before we score. So we've got this mountain space is connected to this farm space by this water space. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we max that out with 25 points. And we'll get those 25 points again next season, which is great. Coins, we spent a lot of coins, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins overall. And for monsters, we didn't get that zombie space, so we get -1. And then we score that up. It's going to be 38 total. And then, if you remember, Zombie Plague, after scoring each season, draw a zombie in each empty space adjacent to a zombie. So we draw another zombie there. So the Zombie Plague sort of spreads. Which is kind of counterintuitive, right? Because they're sort of covering up their own spot, but I guess it could spread into like a big mess like Zombicide. But there you go. Moving on to winter, we've shuffled, we've added. You're looking into getting this. So far I've found heroes and the map pack with 3 expansions. So where I would start out most likely is just the base game. This is the base game. It doesn't come with heroes. If you want to start with heroes, that's fine. They're basically the same game, just a couple more rules, different terrain types. There are 6 map packs, so technically 6 expansions, 3 mini expansions. You can only find the base game in German. So we have, this is map pack 5, Kethra's Step. We have map pack 1 is Nebulous. Map pack 2 is a Frill. Map pack 3 is Undercity. Map pack 4 is Frozen Expanse. And then we went over map pack 5, which is Kethra's Step, but then we have map pack 6, which is Hornhelm, Wasteland Market. And that is one of my favorite ones, but I've got some mini expansions over here. So we have Cartographers Architects mini expansion, and then everything that comes with this expansion is on the back of just a card. And then there's Ambush 2 mini expansion, and then we have Ambush 1 mini expansion as well. So we've got everything possible you could own for Cartographers, which is fucking sad. It comes with 1, 2, and 3, I think. Oh, you're talking about this box. The map pack collection. Yeah, this is a great one to start out with. Bro, we even have come on, man. Just fucking focus. There we go. No way. Cartographers limited edition colored pencils. It comes with 5 of each, or 4 or 5 of each color. That plus yours would be a great. I mean, you'd have enough content for days and days and plenty of holidays and hundreds of people. I mean, these are double-sided. I think it's safe to say I've played my fair share of cartographers. I actually had to buy new maps. The map pack collection is on Amazon Prime, and I could have it tomorrow, but yours needs to be imported from the US unless I go to eBay. But then it's risky. Brother, you can you can print these papers out and play with me live on stream. You know, you don't need to own the cards. I've done it before. You can check. I don't know if it was like a previous stream. I probably uploaded it to YouTube actually. So, but yeah, you don't need to own the game. Also, you could just print the papers and then play the months that they sell, or the months that they do the BGG online. They have a monthly challenge where you just try to get the highest score. Oh, you need the rules and stuff first. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with this guy. I was just trying to save you some money, but looking at your Zombicide pack, there's no convincing you. Am I right? So, moving on to winter. Let's flip that first card. Oh, this is one that I've been freaking waiting for, man. Stone Spine Mountains. We love this one. So for Stone Spine Mountains, this is part of a mini expansion. It allows you to draw a mountain space for no time. We love that. Now, where do we want to put it? Are we going to benefit from mountains at all? So we're scoring DNA. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we put another mountain here and we get an extra 5. Wow, that's actually huge. I did not think about it like that. No, we could put it here. Get the coin immediately and another 5. Why didn't I think of that? Or is it on BGA? What are you asking about? The rules? Everything that you need to know is on BGA, technically. Because I used to participate in the monthly challenges that they have in the forums, and the rules are all written out there, and the shapes are hidden behind a spoiler thing that you just click, and then it gives you the shape, and you're only supposed to play like your first turn or whatever, and then input your score. You'll be getting your new pile pictures. Just currently trying to fit my TMNT unmatched into it. Okay. Yeah, these can share another. These can share. These can absolutely share. So we're gonna go here. This way. We get the immediate coin, right? So color in the coin. Do a little brown so that we know it's a mountain. It's my best mountain. And then we'll just color in the coin. And that is another mountain space connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So big stuff, man. I didn't know you could do that. That would be the first time I've probably done that on Clawgrave Peaks. That's huge. And that costs us no time, which is great. And this card won't either. This is Hort Gully. Unfortunately, we don't have any. Oh, we can attack. See, Hort Gully's special though. He wants to be drawn. We get a coin if we draw him adjacent to a mountain space. And unfortunately, I'd rather not draw him next to a mountain space so that I can attack both zombie spaces. Just to take care of that zombie. But Hort Gully does say, I'm on BGA, only BGA free, so... sorry, I didn't mean BGA, I meant BGG. Board Game Geek forums. But yeah, it would be nice to try it out, see if, you know, or just you know, watch the rest of the stream and see if you like it. I mean, I love this game. I've had it for years, and I've been playing it for years. It's great solo, and it's also great with other people. It's not hard to learn. Plus, you're doing stuff like you're drawing shapes, and you know, it's not like your typical board game. It's a roll 'em, right? Alright, back to what I was saying. So, Hort Gully he does come with one of the expansions. I forget which one. I think it is Stone Spire, but it says if drawn adjacent to a mountain space, you gain a coin. So, we are gonna forego that. You don't play on there. You print the map sheets. This is just a piece of paper. The last stream pretty much convinced you to get the game. Well, then just get the game, dude. Just get the game. Don't do all the crap I'm saying. You know, if you were gonna, if you were trying to save 15, 20 bucks, you could just print these papers out and play off, you know, BGG. But if you want the game, which I always just want the game for myself, and to be honest, I've had to buy more. These come with 100 sheets or so, like 75 sheets front and back, and I've had to buy extra because I've played that many times. So add me on BGA. Damn, what is my name on BGA? Is your name the same, or? Either way, we're going to put Hort Gully right here. And we're going to actually just attack like this. Oh my god, that sword was pathetic. Let's try drawing that again. These are erasable colored pencils too. So we could attack here and here, or just here. I think this is the best way to attack. So we destroy that zombie space, leaving a zombie space. Well, we don't care about Bandit Hills anymore, but still. Then we attack here and here as well. Cheery Gamer. Okay, we can add you on BGA. We play a lot of Flip 7 on there, mostly. And we're not going to get that coin, but we're still at 0 out of 6, so that's good stuff. Let's flip another one. Frontier Dwelling. So we have... yeah, there you go. You guys can play Cartographers right now against each other. Let me know who wins. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the mic. Frontier Dwelling. Now, how do we get our points from this? It appears we're just not going to get any. Oh, we could get a coin, though. I like getting coins. Coins are second best way. So, let's go with farms right here. We want to make sure that we're not drawing houses next to any of our size 5. So, we're going to do farms right here. And we will get a coin for surrounding this mountain space. So we get this coin. And we're finally at some numbers. We have 2 out of 6. This is going to be 3 out of 6. So now we're drawing pasture. Pastures is farms, and there is a chance we get a coin. I think we take 2 coins here, so no reason not to just draw the farm like this. 1 farm, 2 farm, and then we get a coin. Oh, we don't get this coin. Damn. But we at least get 1 for drawing the smaller shape. And you can't get more than the max coin, so really only 1 more coin to get. And there's 2 mountains left, which is wild. Let's do it. So we're at 3 of 6. We're halfway through the season. This is going to be 5, so 2, 4, 5. Oh, Woodlands Crossing. No. No, this hurts. There has to be something I can do. No way, bro. That's gonna blow up so many of our points. Dude, I don't want to draw that. Is there anything we can do? There has to be something. Oh my god. That blows up our whole turn. No way, dude. Fuck that. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, lagoon. Dude, we are not drawing that. Top row, what are the stars? Those are the heroes. So let me give you an example real quick of what the heroes do. So if you end up getting the heroes expansion, it will come with these cards. Now, these cards are heroes, which are basically just the opposite of monsters. And you can use the stars are the hero's attack pattern. So you'll draw this hero, and then you'll choose the attack pattern you want to go. So for example, we drew Freyla here. This is Freyla, and she attacks in a straight line of 3, and she destroyed this monster space. And then you don't destroy your own spaces, you only destroy you caught the mulligan. I was hoping nobody saw that, dude. Dude, that card pissed me off so bad. I mean, we're gonna have to do it, but we're losing so many points. 2, 4, 5, 6, and this is the last card. Does that clear up the monsters that you were asking about? Oh my god. That was the most depressing card I could have pulled. Let me explain why too. Like this, why this hurts so much. So we get Woodlands Crossing, right? And it's just super unfortunate. Like, Lagoon will be our last card since we did that. The whole mulligan thing. But let me bring this down first and then we'll just reflip this. So yeah, if you have any more questions, I wasn't talking about the monsters. I saw one valid spot for the card you never drew. Yeah, man, I don't want to fucking draw it. It's gonna take away 12 points, dude. We're so cooked. I was trying to fucking cheat. And you blew it. So if we draw, I mean, this is the only spot we can actually draw the. If you can draw the shape, you do have to draw the shape. I thought you didn't own the game. I thought you didn't know the rules. What is this bullshit? Fucking guy. Alright. So we have to draw trees here. Now, if we draw houses or trees, it screws us because it goes next to a house. And it takes away 6, 12, 18 points, dude. Come on, man. Isn't there somewhere better? Like, isn't there a spot you can put this? And with the skill cards, there's nothing we can do. Most games allow for a mulligan? No, they don't. I've never played a game with a mulligan except for Marvel Champions. Right. Since it's the only place it fits, I actually have to draw it here, so. God damn. So cooked. We're going to lose 12 points because of this, but that's the rules, I guess. So, unfortunately, that becomes one massive cluster of forest spaces that is adjacent to a house that we can't do anything with. So that just blew it. And then our final card is going to be Lagoon. So we're at 2, 4, 5. This will be 6, and we got to draw a Lagoon somewhere. So at least we will get our last coin from this. We may end up, well, we can't get 2 coins, but how can we get more points? We really can't. We just take the coin and we go with it, right? God, what a shame. What a shame. So our final space is gonna go here. You use the tier dice in Final Girl. That's pretty close to a mulligan. Bro, don't be making fun of my fucking tier dice. I do use the tier dice, but I hardly ever use the tiers. And we don't play on I'm a big baby, oh, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So we get this final coin. Rolo is talking shit. Okay, that's going to wrap up winter. So we'll score up D and A. We'll do D first. We still get 20. We get 30 from D, right? Because we drew our own mountain space that still counts. So still pretty good. No skill cards that would have helped us there at the end. So we will score D first. So D is Claw Grave Peaks. Now this is earn 5 reputation stars for each mountain space connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So we have a mountain space that we drew connected to a farm space by a cluster of water spaces. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 points for D. That's going to come in clutch. And I'm telling you, A would have been so good had we not gotten that one card. but A ends up being 5, 10, 15. That's it. Would have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or no, it's 6 points. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 18. I guess that's not awful. Coins, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. And minus 0 for the monsters, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't get any monsters, so this is 30, 40, 50, 8. $125 is the total. You have them and never use them. Oh, well, aren't you just the final girl hero, you know? I just use them for shits and giggles. Yeah, I didn't see you use the take 1 damage to reroll mulligan sub rule. Don't even if there is take 1 damage to reroll, don't tell me about it because I don't want to fucking know about it. Couldn't it have been a cross of houses to keep the forest separate? That's a great question, but the issue is that on Deepwood, it's specifically says earn 6 reputation stars for each cluster of 5 or more forest spaces that are not adjacent to any village spaces. So that fucked us. But I love the question. You can see why I wanted to fucking hide that card, man. That sucked. That really cooked us, bro. I'm not even lying. Like, that blew my score up big time. But I'm fine with 125. So we get 125. And see, I don't know the game. You just don't know you know the game. You just don't know all the scoring cards as well as I do, like specifically. It's just something like that was my first thought too. Is like, can we do houses to mitigate this damage here? But unfortunately, you know, had we done houses, it would have been the same scenario, right? Because we would have lost points from this being touching a house, this touching a house, and then this would have, you know what I mean? So it would have been the same outcome, basically, unfortunately. You never drew it, could have mulliganed it, spiced it for the VOD. That's what I was trying to do, and then you blew it up, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But we were going to do that. I was just going to flip it, but you kept asking about it, so I had to bring it back and fucking explain it. And plus you said mulligan, so I was like, you know, I figured you caught me cheating. So for solo, we get 125, and then you subtract these 1-player stars in the bottom right corner of all the scoring cards that you used. So we have 125 minus 15 minus 28 minus 18 minus, whoops, Minus 16. No way. Oh, okay, so I did this wrong. 120. Oh my god, 125. Math is hard. $48. So we still end up with Legendary Cartographer. We're still legendary. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Legendary tabletop. Legendary Cartographers. Boom! Read it and weep, even with that what was that card, man? Fuck that card. Woodland Crossing, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm talking about. You mentioned it once. I don't see a mulligan as a cheat. I see it as a cheeky. Nah, it wasn't that big a deal. I wanted to get like a really high score. The difference would have been roughly 12 points exactly. So we would have gotten 60 instead of 48. And anything 30 or higher after the subtraction is technically Legendary Cartographer. So we did just fine without it. But yeah, the way that it played out, it was funny because I flipped the card and I saw what it was and I was like, oh no, we're not doing that, dude. And then you were like, I zoomed in and I was like, so we're gonna draw the lagoon. You're like, mulligan. And I was like, oh damn, somebody saw it. So yeah, we changed it back and then we used lagoon for the final sixth time. So is what it is. Another thing like I recommend everybody does is like if you want to play on stream against me or with me, when you do get the maps, I actually just laminated one of each map, and then I'll use like a dry erase on it so that you can play on stream. See you later, Cheer Game. Thanks for stopping by again. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. Sorry for viewing. No, dude, I'm just messing around with you. But yeah, that's that would be a good way to also to have like never-ending sheets, is just get a dry erase or wet erase, maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, and then you can just play over and over. That wasn't bad. An hour and 30 minutes. We did map D. So yes, the other day we streamed map C, and then we did yeah, laminate and erasable pens is perfect. Dry erase, wet erase. Wet erase works better. I don't know. Also, if you're gonna do it, use them in color. These are the ones I have. These are Expo Wet Erase. So these work really well. Oh, you're British! To be fair, yeah, that was good. We did map C, map D, and then next time we're gonna play Heroes Map Pack 1, so it's gonna be a different map. next time. We can look at what we're getting into. We're getting into Nebulous. So this is Plane of Flame. So Nebulous Plane of Flame map pack 1. I don't know if I want to spoil this for you since you are getting the map pack, but yeah, we won't spoil it. Choices, peanuts or crisp. To be fair, what else did they say? Somebody commented on my YouTube, but about what they say. Oh, they say not instead of 0, I guess. I thought it was null. It's 1-0. Sometimes we just, when we're playing Final Girl, you don't care about spoilers? Okay. We'll do this. This is the map pack we're gonna do next time. So I'm gonna show the rules and some of the cards that go with it, along with the actual map itself. So this is Nebulous Plane of Flame. So this is map pack number 1, and it just comes like with a double-sided paper like this that says this map pack can be played with either Cartographers, a role player tale, or Cartographers Heroes. So you're going to use maps N1 or N2. So we have that map somewhere in here. So this is Nebulous. We'll zoom in on this a little bit so we can kind of see. Right. Much better. So there is a volcano dead center. This is the one we're going to be doing next time. And we will be doing it with heroes, and there are 3 cards that come with it. So the cards that come with it are actually just these 3 cards. So you have Lava Flow. This has to be adjacent to the volcano, and then as these come out, they have to continue to be adjacent to the volcano or a pre-existing lava flow, seismic tremors, or rain of fire. So these are the 3 cards that you get. One of them costs a time. I think my first time here we were talking about aluminum and other US UK differences. I called out my fellow Brits with the fact its finder wanted it pronounced the American way. I used To Be Fair abbreviation and you called me out. Yeah. I think it was Hopeless Diplodocus. We were she has a British accent, but it's not. It's like you could barely tell. But yeah, it's something that I only hear British people say. They'll be like, "To be fair." I don't know why. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but that's what they. That's what I hear when I hear it. But yeah, to be fair, this this one's fun. And then this is side N1, and then this is N2. So we have N2, the reverse, and they have the volcano on the far right side for N2. So this is N2. So some interesting concept there. It will be fun to play with the heroes. The only issue that I've run into with these maps is running out of space to draw stuff, which brings in a very specific rule in Cartographers. When your map is full, you get to draw. If you can't draw the shape, you draw a 1x1 shape instead and fill it with any terrain type. So sometimes that can really help your points, and we like that. So I think this will be fun. Other rules, it just says when a volcano card is revealed, all players draw the indicated volcano shape. It must be placed adjacent to the volcano or adjacent to a cluster of destroyed spaces that is adjacent to the volcano. Oh, that is another thing. So it's a proper Cockney saying, so that accent is fitting. Yeah. I watch a lot of like British darts. Well, English darts, I guess technically it's called, but like the highlights of like the world champions and stuff. And yeah, the commentators always get me when they say stuff. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that they say, but it is all very funny to listen to. I'm sure I sound like ridiculous, just the way things are. It's funny that it's the exact same language, just you guys have your own quirks, and so do we, right? So, yeah, this one will be good with heroes. What was I saying? Destroyed spaces. So that's what this introduces, and it has a little thing down here for destroyed spaces. It says some spaces on the map sheet may become destroyed by volcano shapes. When a space gets destroyed, draw an X over the space. Destroyed spaces are considered to be filled spaces, but they have no terrain type. So you can destroy. When you get one of those lava flow cards, you'll be destroying spaces on the map. So this one will be fun. Maybe we'll do this one tomorrow, or yeah, we'll probably do it tomorrow. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. So let's see who we can raid here, if anyone's streaming. Yikes. Maybe we won't read today. The EDL, not the fascist group, is based in East London, I think. EDL is both English Darts League and English Defense League. And now defunct right-wing supremacist group. Oh, wow. That is an unfortunate. Quick tip, if you say you like the EDL, clarify which. I didn't say anything like that. I just said English darts because I have all those dartboards. So I think we're gonna watch the SCPT tournament qualifier game 68. So thanks for stopping by again, Rolo. We appreciate it. And maybe next time you will own Cartographers and the map packs, and we could play together. And we can compare scores and whatnot. This looks like it's being played on BGA. I'm not sure what the game is. SCPT tournament. Alright, man. Take it easy. Everyone enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to raid this channel. Bada bing, bada boom. Wait, why can't we just... Bow. All right.